I'm a gamer girl. Of course I have a gaming headset. More than one, actually. And I don't use any of them. If you're new here, hi, my name is Solari. I'm an esportscaster, content creator, and a gamer, which means I spend all of my time in front of my computer. That also means that I have been wearing gaming headset for more than a decade at this point. My first ones were some very cheap ones from a general store, but they made me feel like a real gamer whenever I was wearing them. And ever since then, the big, bulky headsets were my go-to whenever it comes to what I'm gonna listen to music and to my games through when I'm playing or just spending my time in front of my computer. However, just recently I decided to make a switch. I bought very little headsets that go right into your ears. They're almost invisible, very lightweight, and I haven't been able to go back to my bulky headsets ever since. Now, actually, you know what? That would be lying. That would be lying. I still wear my bulky headsets from time to time, but very rarely and on very specific occasions, which I'm gonna tell you all about right now. So, why did I switch from my big headsets to very small, tiny ones? Number one is the infamous gamer receding hairline. I started noticing that my hairline is getting a little bit wider in the spot where I usually place my headphones. And that was a very worrying sign. On top of that, I have very fine and thin hair, so whenever I would be wearing my headset, just like that, it would flatten my hair even more. And it was so counterproductive when I'm fighting to have any volume in my hair whatsoever. But every time I'm putting the headphones on, it is doing no good to my hair. One solution to this would be to find a headset where you have this little protective soft line going in between the actual headset, and it helps to distribute the weight a little bit more evenly among your head. But it's still not perfect, you know what I mean? Ever since I stopped wearing the bulky headsets, I can see a little bit more volume in my hair, and I don't have to worry that much about the hairline anymore, so it's just the fact that helps me sleep better at night. This doesn't matter at all if you just put on the headphones for a little bit of time, but again, I'm sitting in front of my computer every waking hour of the day, and I'm wearing headphones all the time. You kinda can see where my worries were coming from, right? Next reason is sweating. Oh my God, if you live somewhere where it's hot in summer or like all year round, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. These bad boys are heat and humidity insulators, and not in a good way. It's like, you know, if you've been sitting in your gaming chair for a couple of hours and it's summer and you need to get up and you suddenly realize that you've been wearing shorts all this time and now your thighs are stuck to the chair. Or is it just me? But I have the same problem with the headphones. They would get stuck to my head, and then I put them off and all my ears are sweating, and then I would have acne where my headphones would normally be sitting. And yes, you can solve it by replacing the cushions. But can you really afford to have separate ones to replace them every single day? It's kind of a hassle to me. And when it's like plus 40 Celsius outside, the last thing I won't be thinking about is putting on a headset to sit on my head for the whole time. Ugh, no, thank you. You know how they tell you it is a very sane and healthy decision to have earplugs whenever you're going to loud concerts? These bad boys, as much as I love the sound of music in them, they made me listen to the music on full blast all the time. And at some point I started realizing that whenever I take them off, I can't hear anything. I don't know, maybe this is just a me problem, but I would really feel my ears getting tired after wearing these headphones for a long time, just because of how loud the music is, and you don't really feel it being loud because it just sounds good all the time. And it's not the problem with this particular headset. I've tried, again, several different headsets throughout my gamer career, or rather full-time gamer career. And no, they all had the same issue for me. Now, as to why I wear the smaller headphones, these bad boys are a completely different story. First of all, I can wear them for much longer than my bigger headsets. I don't feel tired from them. I guess it's rather individual, because I know that you can get tired of these little things that go on top. I don't know, they're cushions or how exactly they're called, but to me, these are super comfortable and I really don't feel them in my ears, no matter how long I have to sit in front of my computer for. Plus, when I'm wearing them for hours and going, I don't have to worry about my hair. Win-win. I usually wash my hair in the morning, and then I would spend some hours editing in front of my computer while my hair is going to dry naturally. And I can't really wear my proper bulky headphones on top of the wet hair, because then the condensation is going to get into the headphones and you will start getting some weird crackling, very loud crackling sounds from them. With these guys though, just making sure that your ears are dry, and then no matter how wet your hair is, it's not gonna do anything to these headphones. It's just so nice knowing that I'm not going to damage something that I paid for. I gotta say though, as much as I love the music quality in both of the bulky headsets that I have, I prefer it in these ones. They do have their own disadvantages, of course. Specifically, I cannot really control the music right on top of them. I would need to get like a separate, how do you call those things? Accelerators? You know, the sound controls. But for now, I just adjust it on my computer with a mouse like a peasant. But it works, you know. I do miss the little wheel on the headphones, however, to control it on the spot. The next point that I have for these little guys is a hit and a miss depending on the situation. So all I need to do is just to cover them with my hair, and if it's not for the cord, they're really invisible. It looks like I have nothing in my ears. Which is good, for example, for when I'm streaming on my own streams. I don't want the headset to take the attention from me. It's a little bit different when I'm casting. Usually all the casters would be wearing the headphones, and quite often there are the cases when a cast is going to be sponsored by the company that is sending headphones. This is the case, for example, for my Logitech headset. And then it might be the case that when you see a caster sitting in front of their computer casting a tournament, you see their headphones and the logo is literally taped out, you know, in order to not show it on the stream. Now, when it comes to whether I still do wear the bulky headset instead of the smaller headphones, yes, I do. Rarely, and on very specific occasions. Occasion number one is probably the most obvious one. If there is a sponsor that has produced these headphones and that has specifically asked me to wear them because they've sent them to me, I'm going to oblige, of course. So I'm going to be wearing these ones. Number two is when I want to listen to something wirelessly via Bluetooth or something else. For example, if I have some music or a video playing and I want to be cleaning around the house. These little ones actually can be connected wirelessly. I just haven't really found the time to research what cord I should be using for that, and I haven't bought it yet, obviously. But for now, if I want to switch to wireless, I will just put on my headset. And the third situation is if I'm just feeling a little bit fancy, because these are nice, these are bright pink, why not wear them from time to time? But the point is, the big bulky headphones are a from time to time occasion for me for now. Ever since I made the switch, I am very happy. Again, these little babies were super cheap. I will leave a link below in the description of this video to which exactly I'm using right now. And they are very, very nice. I have been very happy with this purchase. They also kind of look sleek, I think. I feel a little bit professional, you know, they usually use very similar ones whenever you're working on stage. So it reminds me of working on big events on stage. So yes, it's also a very special personal connection for me. So these are the reasons why I made a big switch from the big bulky headsets to very tiny, small, cute ones. Please do let me know in the comments which headset you are using, and whether, most importantly, whether or not you have experienced the gamer hairline, because oh boy, I have, and it's not fun, honestly. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please go watch some others from me. Please make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel as well as my second channel, because I am uploading a lot of interesting stuff to both of them in these days. Again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a very safe day, and I'll see you around. Bye!